Before the flags and the cities, there was a vast, untouched wilderness that spanned an entire continent. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples flourished across these diverse lands, creating rich cultures and deep traditions. From the Great Plains to the coastal woodlands, they lived in harmony with the natural rhythms of the earth. In 1492, the arrival of European explorers signaled the beginning of a permanent change to the North American continent. Christopher Columbus and those who followed sought new routes, resources, and the promise of a new world. 13 colonies grew along the Atlantic coast, fueled by trade, agriculture, and the search for religious and political freedom. But with growth came rising tension as the seeds of independence began to sprout under the weight of British rule. The struggle for liberty ignited a revolution that pitted determined colonists against the world's most powerful empire. In 1776, a bold declaration stated that all men are created equal, forever changing the course of human history. Through debate and compromise, the foundations of a new democracy were painstakingly laid in the creation of the Constitution. The young nation soon looked westward, pushing across the vast prairies in a quest for a new American destiny. However, the nation's survival was soon threatened by a brutal internal conflict over the very soul of the country. The Civil War was a dark era of sacrifice, testing whether a nation conceived in liberty could long endure. Out of the ashes of war, the promise of freedom was renewed with the abolition of slavery and a focus on Reconstruction. The Industrial Revolution transformed the landscape, turning small towns into buzzing hubs of steel, steam, and innovation. Millions arrived from across the seas, bringing their dreams to the shores of Ellis Island in search of opportunity. In the 20th century, the United States stepped onto the global stage during two world-shattering conflicts. Emerging as a global superpower, the post-war era ushered in a time of unprecedented prosperity and cultural growth. Innovation reached the stars as the nation led the charge into the space age and the burgeoning digital revolution. Today, the vibrant energy of bustling cities reflects a nation that is constantly evolving and reinventing its identity. From culture to technology, the American story remains one of resilience, diversity, and the relentless pursuit of progress. As we look toward the future, the legacy of the past continues to shape the spirit of the United States.